this week for this episode of having a stroke of the North Seat. Guys, I do this for a living. So yeah, we are on episode 5 of the North Seat. We are here with the full cast and crew. We are ready to rock and roll and definitely not get killed by any evil things, because this is a nice winter wonderland, and we're going to have a fun time. And Ethan's assured us that we're safe and we're going to live forever and nothing bad ever happens here in this land. No, Ethan. No.
I don't think there's anything evil in this next adventure.
I don't believe you. I've learned to not believe you because you're a chronic liar. If you ever meet Ethan on the streets, guys, chronic liar. Speaking of things evil in this session, Miss Ginger Ninja, who are you? Where can we find you on the internet? And who are you playing today?
I am Extras Ginger Ninja, pretty much everywhere. And I'm going to be reprising my role as Ren, who isn't evil, and she happens to try to be a good person sometimes. That's as much as she's got.
That's true. Ensuring that she's a good person, at least sometimes. Bird, who are you? Where can we find you on the internet? And who are you playing today?
Hey there, I'm Bird vs. Plane. You can find me all over Twitter and Twitch at that very name. And I'll be playing Salim, the Maritane Keeper of the Witch Rin, and a Celestial Warblock as my D&D class and race.
Sweet. And surely the lifeblood and driving influence of the entire party. Maddie, who are you? Where can we find you on the internet? And who are you playing today?
Hello, you can find me on the internet at Bad Fishmonger, and I am playing Cardus, the very metal bard, who is gonna be metal at things. That's her job.
True.
Yeah, she's a tiefling, a Titan tiefling, so she's about 7'9", and it makes being metal pretty easy.
That's true. It sure
It's
does.
very natural.
And last but not least, the arbiter of our demise, who has assured me that nothing bad's going to happen in this episode. Ethan, who are you? Where can we find you on the internet? And tell us about the North Seat.
I didn't say anything bad wouldn't happen. I said there's nothing evil. Like,
Changing
there's
the story.
nothing categorically evil in this session.
The story.
I'll review the tapes later. Anyway, welcome to the North Seat. It's a spooky place. There's Vikings, and you're gonna smash things.
That's true. We are going to smash things. Guys, if you too want to smash things in the North Seat specifically, check out that link in chat right there. Ethan is the writer of this game. He has a primer, book 1, book 2 for sale, and he is currently working on a book 3. If you'd like to see all those, click that link. It'll take you right over to Drive-Thru where you can purchase all those things and join us on our spooky adventure. Speaking of joining us on our spooky adventure, this is a stream in which you can interact with, so check that donation section down below for all the fun things you can donate for. Nat 1s, Nat 20s, swords, items, NPCs, all that kind of stuff. And also, we are a sponsored stream this season. We are sponsored by the Dice of Rolling, which is a complete set of polyhedral dice featuring optimized quantities for 5th edition and a perfectly timed dice roll by someone in the cast. I don't know who did that, but that was choice. Guys, go check out that link there. Use coupon code UMG for $1 off and kick back some cash over to the stream here. And final announcement, as of yesterday, we launched our Patreon. And I think I made a command for it. Our Patreon is pretty dope. Brand new, just came out, offers all kinds of incentives for you guys. We have a few goals up there. Pay for the software, pay for some new hardware, and ultimately to pay for the GMs and the players that are here, dedicating so much of their time to this fun stream and creating so much awesome content for you guys. So at a minimum, go check out the Patreon, hit the follow button so you can be kept apprised of all the information I post there. And with that, Ethan, take us into the North Seat.
Last time, some stuff happened. We're not going to talk about it because it was spooky. Pretty sure you guys drank enough to forget.
Both in-game and out.
And we're actually going to we're gonna come back into the next day. There's a chill to the air as you guys wake up into the morning. A little bit of fog creeping along the ground. And you guys are getting prepped for another hunt. Just a run of the mill, just like you guys are being asked to go out and fight more boars. And so you guys are, getting your hands warm. There's a fire in the center of like this area. It's very busy because everyone's getting up early to go do this thing, so they have the whole day to bring something back. So you got people like, making sure their armor's all right. They're checking all their gear, and it's a pretty busy place right now. There's someone making some sort of like, what is it? not oatmeal, the wheat one.
Cream of wheat.
Cream of wheat. That one, yes.
Nailed it.
Okay.
With, you know, some like fruits and stuff inside of it, and it'll keep you warm, it keeps you fed. And that's when you hear the very, very manly screaming of someone like stumbling into the circle, like coming out of the fields. It looks like they cut from the forest through the fields and into this part. He's currently holding his face and his chest, which you see a single giant slice has gone through him. And he's trying to hold himself together. And just,
There's nothing evil. Nothing bad happens. Are we all in the circle?
You guys are all here,
Okay.
along with a bunch of other hunters preparing to go out today.
So are we like sitting around a campfire or just like sitting getting ready?
A little both, depending on how
Okay.
much prep you need to do.
Ren's a little jumpy, so she probably falls off the log or whatever she's sitting on.
Yeah, I think Vessian's on edge as well, but he responds the opposite way. And he kind of looks, he immediately like jumps up, grabs his shield to his hand, and looks towards the screaming to see what the hell is happening.
You're actually going to see Helena, who I don't know if you guys have talked to yet, but you know her as the apprentice speaker of water.
Okay.
And she was here kind of, you know, giving her usual blessings and stuff. She'd rather not be here, but she runs over and quickly gives him like a cure spell. She casts cure wounds on him, and you can see like ghostly needles start stitching his flesh back together.
Dope. Seeing that like he's being tended to, Vessian walks towards him. Like, I assume I would know this person, being from the village. And he wants to know why the hell he's sliced up. So yeah, he's gonna walk over towards him. What happened?
Vestian,
Yes.
I scarcely believed you the other day, but I saw one. I saw one of the hooked beasts.
Oh yes, no, for sure. There was at least a half dozen of them that chased us through the woods. Easily.
And he just kind of like passes out from just exhaustion. He's probably been running for quite a bit. You kind of know where you marked it on your map. You kind of know where
I
those
did.
hunting grounds are.
I did mark it on my map. Yeah, he looks to. Oh, I'm sorry. What was the apprentice's name?
Helena.
He looks to Helena and says, "Will he be all right?"
Yes, I think he just needs some rest. He's mostly just been running too long.
If we could take him out of the circle, get him a rest at the hunter's lodge. He's not fit for this hunt today.
No, I don't think so.
I'll leave it to you. And he turns and begins to walk back to the others.
No, she stops you. She's like, puts a hand on your
Yes.
shoulder. I know what Torik's about to ask you. You'll need this. And she hands you over what is the actual description of it? It's a small medallion. It's a crystal pendant. So it's there's like a crystal in it.
Do I know what it is by looking at it?
You would.
Okay.
You know that this crystal is often used in the ritual of passing.
And that is...
So when someone dies,
Uh-huh.
most of their soul leaves them. But
Yep.
sometimes a little bit is left behind.
Go on.
The ritual of passing gathers that bit of soul that's left over to send away. Like it's trying, because when you die, you want to try to keep as much of your soul together as possible.
Yep.
Because otherwise it just kind of, you lose yourself too fast otherwise. Secondary effects is for you players is if you ever cast the ritual of passing on someone who has recently died, there's a chance at making a memento,
Oh. Right.
which are used for powering up magical items.
Yes.
Okay.
Got it.
Would I be familiar with this? I have a feeling like because it's sort of a ritual and like
Mhm.
I just have a feeling like it's something I would know.
Would Ren know as a witch as well?
Like you guys would all have heard of the ritual of passing. Everyone kind of has their own interpretation of how to do it. This is
Yeah.
the Norman way involves a crystal pendant, waving it over a body, and that kind of collects it. So Ren would know. Excuse me.
Was it?
Yeah. Ugh. Salim, you might know by context, like you might know sort of that. Unfortunately, the Safar, their soul doesn't disappear when they die. It's actually absorbed into the tree or the closest refinery. So it doesn't go to the underside. Titans usually try to bind souls to story sticks
Ooh.
so they can keep telling their tales, but that's a completely different issue.
So actually,
I would know that ritual, so this would be totally weird to me.
real quick, just like lore question: if Sapphire souls go to the tree, do Maritanes even have souls? If they're these like created beings?
No one's really sure.
Oh, neat. Okay, cool.
Oh, buddy.
Some people think their souls are actually entirely artificial and completely unusable in anything.
It sounds like me. So, excellent.
Perfect.
I'm here for you.
So
That's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
So Vestian looks to the apprentice and he says, I won't ask you for details, but I thank you. And he places the pendant on and walks back towards the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of looks at everyone and says, apparently we're going somewhere dangerous. And he kind of like adjusts the pendant, assuming that everyone knows what it means. Because that's kind of what Vesti does. And he says, the man that screamed just now, he was attacked by a hook horror. The monstrosities that chased us from the forest.
You gotta enunciate that word.
Yeah, you really gotta.
No,
That's what she says.
Hard R's in the middle of
It's
that.
a hook horror. It's a sexual deviant. Just be glad you weren't captured by it. The mating ritual is intense. So I've heard.
Ren's behind him looking at Salim like, so I've heard.
Intense.
So, what is it then? Is it our job to go out there and take care of these things? Did we all get pretty new necklaces, or is that just for you?
This one is just, well, I think this is a group. It's a group situation here. We haven't been officially tasked with anything yet, but...
Vestian!
Dad! I'm sure we're about to. Right now.
Yeah.
3 of us could turn and walk away right now. We could just go right now.
No, you can't. We're bound together in a hunters group. You'll be
Vestian,
banished.
my boy!
Yes,
It's not
Dad.
legally binding.
You're from here. Yes, Father.
Your group is here, perfect. The Bear Slayers, the Fey Killers, and the... I would have asked your brother, but he's currently disposed.
An invalid. Yes.
I think you know what I'm about to ask you to do.
Is it, chart a new course to food? Find a new herd? Kill several dozen hook horrors?
Mostly that last one.
That's what I had a thought about that.
I remember you telling me that you found possibly the nest location.
I found where they attacked us. Yes,
That's close enough.
I had hoped so.
Alright. So, what I want you to do, get in there, kill as many as you can. If you see any eggs, young ones, get them before they can kill you.
Are they edible? The eggs, not the.
Potentially.
I don't know anyone that's come back with one.
Neither do I. If you want to bring one back and eat one,
We'll see what happens.
I'll join you.
Worst case, we feed it to my brother as a test.
Punches you in the shoulder.
Ow. All right.
It's family.
Well,
They're talking about cooking babies.
I know, I'm super not here for this.
I mean, we're already here. We may as well see what happens.
Yeah. You're right. Oh, excuse me.
That's what all eggs are, right?
What?
I was
That
talking-
can't be right. Anyways, so last time we encountered a hook horror, we didn't exactly take it down. Any tips for fighting these things? Actually killing one?
You want an actual tip from me? Never fight it. Figure a way to poison it, ruin it. Actually, thinking about it, he kind of like walks away and comes back with, let's see, what would it be? I feel like I had this written down. I might be making stuff up again. Yeah, he just like, I'm sure you'll find some way to deal with this. Yeah, here. He hands you a small, like, pouch. Sprinkle this on a corpse in its lair, and any returning horrors will probably munch on it and die.
No.
That way you don't have to kill them all with your own hands. I know your hands are soft and supple.
Thank you.
You don't want to blister them.
Yeah, they're getting a few blisters from saving your son, so.
Ha 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 ha! Hit Salim in the shoulder with this.
Yeah. My supple shoulder.
You see her twitch a little bit like she's gonna attack this dude just because she hits the leave, that she's like,
Such good jokesters. I'm glad you are giving my son good entertainment.
Thanks, Dad. So set off now, right? That's as soon as possible.
As soon as you guys are ready.
Perfect. We wouldn't happen to have any of those poison injectors just laying around the house, would we?
Out of character. You still have to spend reputation.
Yeah, that's what I thought. What is it? 2 per one?
It's actually, they're very expensive.
Are they?
They were like 5?
What?
we had to pool them, remember?
No, I have I have a shitload of renown. That's why I get starting renown because I'm from here.
You got bonus because you're the favorite son.
Yeah, because I'm a favorite son.
Dad
That's
owns a
what it is.
dealership here. Ooh.
Yeah, my dad owns the village. Sorry.
No one actually owns the village.
Listen, Ethan, I'm trying to make a point.
He's very well respected, though.
My
I mean-
father will hear of this.
Me too.
People would say respected by some.
Yeah.
I should mention, Torg's last name is... Where is his last name?
Something
do I keep-
very complicated.
It's actually not once you hear what it actually means.
His last name is Torik Clivebjorn. Cliverbjorn.
Cliverbjorn literally means cleave bear. There's stories about him actually cutting a bear in half. Long ways. It's a story. That's how he got his name.
Normal, just regular dad stuff.
Well, now
Yeah.
there's stories of a giant bard screaming one to death, so...
Who wins this round? Question for the ages.
I mean, if honestly, that would be a good last name for Cardis.
We gotta figure out what
wait,
Screambjorn is.
Yeah.
I mean, Titans can take nicknames. I could figure out what Shout Bear means.
Cardis Bear Screamer.
Bear Screamer.
Bare metal.
It's pretty awesome. Yeah,
I'll look it up.
I am going to scroll through the player's primer that you can totally get on Drive-Thru RPG and look for the
It's also in the Roll20.
Venom Injector.
The Venom Injector is 5 renown.
5
and it can be
renown.
purchased from Asim or Elena.
Yeah, I'm going to purchase one of those.
Okay.
And that's 5 renown. That brings me down to 1 renown. Cool.
I think narratively, what happens is it seems like Vistian, I brought the trips. I brought the thing.
Who is this that does this?
Asim.
Oh, Asim. Oh, right. He's the rat folk, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
the rat folk speaker of Earth.
Oh, perfect. Thank you, Asim. This is exactly what I was waiting for. We can begin our journey to slay the entire coven of hook horrors.
He says quite loudly. And he reaches out to Asim to hand him the.
Do they
injector.
travel on? Do they Are they spellcasters?
I'm not entirely sure what a gaggle of hook horrors is called. But I haven't spoken with one myself.
A snaggle.
A brothel.
Brothel of hook horrors. That's perfect.
I actually looked it up. It would be a huddle.
A brothel of hook horrors.
That makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because they're basically they're like one part eagle, one part walrus, one part having hooks for hands.
Yep, that's true. They are those things. And they talk like bugs. Perfect. Yeah, so he says that, exclaims that loud. I think he calls them a coven. He doesn't know what they're called. They don't write things down in this village.
I didn't know they were witches. Witch horror. I guess that makes sense. They have horror in their name.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you. I
Rest
appreciate
in
that.
your eyes.
Thank you.
Gives you a big thumbs up.
Well, it is as I expected. We are to defeat the hook horrors.
Why do you keep saying it like that?
I don't... Saying it like what?
Why are you like this?
Like what? I don't understand what you're saying. Hook horror.
Okay, I'm trying to be nicer. Cilium's helping me be a nicer person.
Nailing it. Nailing it.
How would
We
you...
should probably get on the road.
How would you say it?
Hookars.
Hook hars? Okay, I can say hook
Horror.
har. Har
Horror.
har. Har
Horror.
Horror.
You can understand why it would sound off.
Yeah, yours does sound very off. Doesn't even roll off the tongue at all. Hook horror.
I bet
Sounds-
Nope, we're not. Nope. Salim, we should probably leave.
No, let's go. Yes, let's go. I just smash cut 45 minutes later, and it's just going
Horror. Horror. Horror.
The things are running away from us because we're
It's
just
a
barking at them.
soft. It's two R's together is a soft R. Horror.
Just because the Salim with two cut off hooks, just chasing one of them.
I mean, if we were gonna do a smash cut, we're actually gonna smash cut to you guys looking over the fallen sinkhole that you guys fell into in the very first adventure.
I definitely marked that down.
Yeah,
I marked that down and the well.
and the well's in the wrong spot.
And the well is in a rough estimation of where the well should be. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys are there.
Cool.
I'm sorry, Salim. It's we've been traveling for hours. I probably should have asked you this earlier, but my father gave you something, a powder, perhaps. What was that?
Oh, it seems like if we sprinkle this on one of the corpses within their little cave there, they'll all come. It's like a nice seasoning, except instead of paprika, it's poison. So they'll eat a bunch of it and then die.
Okay.
I put it on the opposite side of my salt pouch, so I probably won't season our food with it.
Perfect. That's all I ask of you. Now,
Right.
I could be mistaken. It's known to happen once. We were fighting boars in a general this-way direction here, and two of them leapt out of the woods at us. But yet when we dove for cover into this, and he points to the hole, there was another one in there as well, yes?
That sounds right-ish.
So we still don't know exactly where they are.
I would like to look around and see if I can find some kind of hint as to where there might be some sort of tracks or indication of where they might be coming from.
Give me either a survival check or perception check, or a remember check.
I'm also going to give you a survival check.
Oh, 12.
Can I do a perception check?
Sure can.
And could I do a nature check?
Well,
This is how we're starting today.
every week, if you remember.
Yeah, this is how we start every time.
Um,
You'd think you'd be used to by now.
Guys, you can donate crits to us, please help us.
You can donate to make us competent heroes.
I never ask, but please for the
Chad, do you want to play this game? Because we're bad at it.
all right, I'm gonna give this to Salim because you rolled actual numbers.
Oh, way to carry the team, Salim.
So you find the yawning entrance to the sinkhole that you remember from about a week ago. It was only about a week ago. That's the timeline of this game. Time actually passes. You have to kind of climb down into the sinkhole and kind of slosh your boots in the water. Remember, it's like, 6 inches of water. And you can see the stone door that you guys fled through. It's got like a bunch of scratches in this side of it that looked like something had been trying to scratch into it. But on the other side of this cave, you actually see that it gets darker, and you can actually hear the water flowing into that direction. But it looks like it gets it gets tighter as you kind of have to walk through it.
So just to understand correctly, when we dropped down here last time, we went through that door. This way you just described is like the opposite direction, and we have not previously explored it or gone through it at all.
Correct. In fact, if you would like to remember, this is the direction I believe Vesdian heard some clicking coming from.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that. I just didn't remember if it was like a hole. I don't think he looked. I think he heard it and ran.
Yeah, it's like a, it's like a, almost like a slot canyon kind of thing, where it kind of goes in.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. He heard it and made a tactical retreat. That's what he did. And then barricaded the door to save the lives of his fellow adventurers.
But so then you do not hear any of that clicking now.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
so we're here now. We knew last time we were here we were attacked here. Do we proceed forth? Do we go slow? What do you think? Cardus, Vestian, Ren?
I believe that you had literally just said, sprinkle the not salt on a corpse, and I'm not currently carrying a corpse. And I don't intend to become one, although I don't intend to become one. Perhaps we should find a corpse, or make one.
What do they like to eat?
I'm sorry, what?
What do they like to eat?
Well, they
Anything or?
They were very interested in the boar we threw at them, and also, us. So I think meat is a good catch-all at this moment.
We don't want to waste good meat.
Right.
So we kill a thing we don't want to eat.
I feel like if we don't want to eat it, they won't either. We can't kill a bear and bring it down here. I have a feeling they'll get the difference. Most sentient creatures do.
Okay, maybe we find the stringiest, skinniest one.
Stringiest bear.
No,
Okay.
whatever we catch.
A car.
Like, we'll find a
To
tiny
give
bear.
it to them.
Okay.
We give them the worst one that we find.
Can I, So this is underground and watery. Do I know of anything, or would Salim know with his incredible nature check, if there's anything that lives underground in a watery cave-like compound?
Lots of things.
Perfect.
I mean, like too many to mention,
Yeah.
right?
Gotcha.
Like things live underground. You'll remember last time you were kind of in like the ruins. You do know you missed out on seeing anything cool or scary or dangerous, including just like ghosts.
You can't eat those. Next, he
Lots of bugs.
he looks down to the hole within a hole, and he says, "Perhaps something lives in there. Worst case scenario, we double back and grab one of the goblins."
No.
They were so nice to us, though. Ren
Were
made
they?
fast friends with them.
I feel like we were in different rooms. She terrified them
Well, they gave her a gift,
Yeah.
so that she wouldn't kill and eat them.
just like
No,
friends
I
do.
gave them food.
I'm pretty sure they threw it out immediately if you think you're a monster.
No, it's the salt pouch, not the poison one.
Yeah. Come now, Bastian. Keep up, keep up, keep up.
It's like,
Anyway.
it doesn't even listen.
I'm out looking for like maybe anything
Let
that's
us
already
go.
freshly dead to living metal.
Can I stick my head down there?
Like, you can walk through it. Like you have to kind of like do the sidewalk where you have to walk
Mhm.
sideways for a little bit, but you think you can make it in there.
Okay, I'm gonna hop in there and take a look around.
She's just going right for it, huh?
Oh, be careful.
Should I roll anything?
We'll be close behind.
I guess
So that's our marching order so far. Perfect.
we
Just red. It's a marching order.
we follow them in then.
Yeah, I guess so.
While you guys are talking, she's just kind of like picking up some of the moss and like looking and starting to like look farther and farther in while inching like sideways. You just see her kind of like picking away like cobwebs and stuff and making her way in.
Probably no cobwebs.
Like
Cobwebs?
rocks.
Cobwebs, I should mention, you'll become relevant soon. Spiders only exist as, you know how bears are nothing? Kind of corrupted by the nothing? Spiders came with the Safar from space when they crash landed. Spiders are not natural to the Axis, and they are nothing.
So
Yeah,
what
more-
you're saying is there's spooky ass spiders down here, but I don't see cobwebs because we're not in immediate danger just yet.
Yes.
Fuck. Okay.
And you're leading the way.
Salim, you would more recognize spiders as being known as the Hunger.
Okay.
Literally, they just eat everything.
Like everything.
It's like
They try to.
Salim, I hear you're an accomplished spider hunter as well.
You've heard wrong. I don't bullshit about that one.
Fuck those things.
I do not like the hunger.
The Hunger is literally the reason why the original Safar had to forget everything. Because they were afflicted by the Hunger.
Yikes.
Yeah.
It's like the Alien movie, and it was on the spaceship, then they brought it to Earth, and I'm like,
I have my
God damn
great-
it, Sully.
All right. I don't need that. Okay. Can you guys? Are we inside the cave?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you guys should be here. I know there's like a hotkey to make you guys focus on this.
If you hold
Click and hold.
shift and then ping, like press the button.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's where you guys are at.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah. This is what you guys can see.
Perfect.
Not that it helps, but she has dark vision.
Okay.
Can I make? I don't know what kind of roll I'm going to make to just keep walking through.
You don't need to. You have a passive perception.
Okay.
That does mean I need to roll dice.
What?
Okay. Ren, you can stop there
Okay.
because I'm gonna reveal some areas.
Ethan's cheating.
Cheating.
Are you going to reveal a bathroom nearby? Because I'm scared. I don't want to die.
I didn't draw
Good
one on
stuff.
this map.
You're doing great.
Thanks. She mocks you.
I'm actually gonna ask everyone to take a step back. Because Ren, as you get there, and you're gonna have a time to react to this, because you've seen it, because you failed the perception. You see something crawling on the ceiling above you.
You hear teeth chattering. Can I do this thing where I just panic and attack?
Yeah, I will give you the surprise round on this, yes.
Do you guys remember the first time that we fought something and I couldn't hit anything until I was on the ground? That was it. She was just panic firing. Crap.
Coming in hot with the failed witch bolt.
I think that's actually a success, but let me
Oh,
double check.
Jesus Christ. Small child you've struck with your witch bolt.
Oh, it has its own category. Okay. Actually, no, it is a miss. But the light of your witch bolt gives you enough. Wait, you said you witch bolted it?
Witch bolt.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah. The lightning strikes, and you can see for a moment, this like skull-faced, segmented creature with tiny little legs, just all the way down, crawling on the ceiling, and we're gonna start with initiative.
You hear a squeal.
Did you draw one of those, Ethan?
I did. You'll see in a second.
No,
Fucking
I don't. I'm
goddamn
good.
it.
I'm okay. Thanks though.
Ugh.
I need to get the turns. That's what.
Salim does
My
not like
initiative?
spiders. Oh
Yeah,
my
mine's
god.
always the worst. I
What?
always have like a 1 or 2.
Wow. Salim's
I have a
killing it.
-1 to initiative.
Salim rolled an actual one.
Yeah.
Do not like spiders.
I'm
Don't
gonna
worry,
let you
it's-
know right now, these are not spiders.
They're totally centipedes. You're fine.
Ah! Don't say that word. Shut up. It's my least favorite thing in the fucking world.
I know we talked about this, but that is exactly what it is.
Wait, what? There's no
I
picture,
told
is
you.
there?
Boop.
Guess I gotta turn the stream off. somebody else is now moving my character. That's the game, I guess.
You got one on your business. You got one
at
right
him.
there. But
Look at the little faces.
you get little cute faces. Look at them. It's adorable.
Aw, look
I
at
can't scroll down any farther. I can't scroll down any farther.
All right. All right. Let's do the descend thing. Artist, you're first. You can vaguely see. You saw the flash of lightning, and you know it happened towards the ceiling, but you can't actually see this thing.
Okay. Well, we're in such a narrow
Yeah.
passage. It's
This
really-
first part's a little rough.
I don't want to run in front of everybody. 'Cause I am not the tank.
By the way, you can run underneath the centipede because it's still on the ceiling.
Okay.
And it
All
doesn't
right.
have
I
light.
guess I've just got to. That's all I can do.
I'm gonna refrain from describing the C word anymore.
No, you got to. You got to creep everybody else out too.
Also,
Okay.
maybe referring to
I'll
these
just
as-
mute myself so I can weep silently.
Okay.
Yeah, I can get to it. Right in the middle where I will get totally slaughtered. But I have no idea.
I'm gonna show this to everybody. 'Cause There's
Yeah.
There's a little description.
Yeah, see, of course, it's always so hard to make decisions as a player that will not benefit your character, but your character has no idea. So
Just go run right in. Try
just,
to
I
solve it.
I just gotta run right into the middle of the room.
Yeah. I agree.
And get wrecked. I've got my rapier out.
Mhm.
I am ready to attack, but obviously nothing is within range of me.
You can reach.
Oh, that's
Number
right, because
one.
I'm fucking massive. So
It just
I-
it doesn't have reach. It has a reach of 0. It has to
Okay.
be on you to attack you.
okay. So I can attack it then.
Yes, you can poke at the ceiling.
I didn't notice the picture you popped up.
You poke at it on the ceiling, and it does that thing where it like it actually wraps around your rapier and kind of like slides down it onto your hand. But we'll talk about that in a second. Centipede 4! Come on down. Did I show all these? I did.
Come in here, please, and help me.
This one's gonna drop from the ceiling on your head.
All right.
That's what centipedes do.
Yep. Between the horns, or... Yeah.
You are able to quickly like bat it off though, like and it falls to the ground.
Okay.
What did they do? So in each of these chapters, I actually have like tactics written for each of the conflicts. Okay. Cool. That's what that does. I have secret things to do. Don't worry about it. Cool. Centipede 3 is gonna crawl out of a dead body in towards Cardus and try to bite you in the toes. Toesies. It bit you in the toesies. So...
Yeah.
You need to make me a Constitution saving throw. Does it? Okay. So you take 3 piercing and 12 poison damage.
And that's all of my hit points.
So you don't die. You actually don't enter death. What happens is you actually just become poisoned, and I believe you're paralyzed.
Yep.
Until the poison is cured.
Yep.
Wow, I forgot how much damage these stupid centipedes do.
Man, I appreciate that bird changes background to this creepy centipede tunnel.
All right, Vestian.
I can't see shit, guys.
You didn't bring a torch? I assumed you did. Like, if you wanted to have a torch, you have a torch.
Yeah, all right. I will have a torch, which drastically lowers my AC. But I'm in the back, so can anyone else see? Like, I don't think we were in a dark cave before, right?
I know
carried
Cardus can.
Yeah.
And Celine can. I don't think Ren has dark vision. Oh no, you do because you're shadowy.
Right.
Because I'm a, what's it called?
Shadow sorcerer.
Yeah.
Well, also because don't you get it when you're...
No.
Never mind. Okay.
Nah, Dragonborn don't get it. And
For
neither do
reasons.
Normans. Butts. Okay, yeah, so I have a torch. So I am holding the torch aloft and saying, great job, everyone. You're doing an amazing, good work. Because I'm in the fucking back of the thing. Actually, how long... I can't
You can move.
see.
You can move through Centipede 1 because it's still on the ceiling.
Yeah, fuck. I guess I'm going to move in front of people, and I'm going to move under. I'm going to put my guy adjacent to him, though. I'm going to move underneath Centipede 1.
Okay.
Ready for him to drop down on me, guys. And I kind of toss. Is it wet in here, too?
It's a little there's no water on the floor. You guys actually kind
Okay.
of left that behind.
Okay, I want to make sure. I toss the torch on the floor so that it illuminates this area. And as a bonus action, I'm grabbing my shield, and as my actual action, I'm casting Spare the Dying on Cardus. As he walks up there with the torch, he's, "What are you doing down there? Get up!" And you feel like cold hands pull at you, and you regain 1 hit point.
Which unfortunately does not take you out of being paralyzed. You're just now conscious.
Yep, you're just aware that you're surrounded by giant bugs in a cold, dark tunnel. It's so much worse when
You
you're
can't even
awake.
do that.
It's so much worse when you're awake.
It's the pose I'm frozen in. No.
It's like
It's not
what's that sleep paralysis when you wake up and your brain functions but your body hasn't
God.
started moving yet?
Oh,
That's you
yeah.
right now. Like, which is a terrifying real thing, guys. Check that out.
Yeah.
And that is my turn. Yeah, I spare the dying, or I do stand the fallen. I think is what the hell it's called. Yeah.
You know what? You're right underneath it.
Yep.
Giant centipede's gonna jump on you.
Yep.
Bloop. Said bloop. Why didn't you bloop?
Aha! You can't bloop it. Miss.
13. So it like it falls on your shield because you pick that out.
Yeah.
It's like you can hear the as it like tries to catch onto it, but it
Mm.
just slips off and onto the ground. So it is now here.
And I kind of like, am I able to push it in, like, if I have my shield up, am I able to force it in front of me and not behind me? Is that a thing I
Yeah.
can do? Okay, cool.
Well, wait, where do you want it towards Ren or do you want it towards Cardis?
Unfortunately, towards Cardis.
Okay. That is where it's at.
Yeah.
Ren.
I mean, she's already down. I don't want to throw a giant centipede on a person. Especially one of our ranged people.
So Ren is somewhat sobbing with her arms still out after she cast Witch Bolt. We're gonna give her the same fear as me because it's easy enough. And then she's going to absentmindedly cast Ray of no, that's a bad idea.
Fireball.
Da, 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 da.
All right, roll for damage. Which
And
one?
that's
were
this
you-
one right in front of her.
All right. You kind of like cut it in half, but the front half is still wiggling and trying to bite things.
She's going to take a bonus action to yell at this thing while sobbing.
Saleem.
Okay, let's see what I can do here. Gosh, I guess he's going to. I can move through my friendly allies, get like here.
You'll be a little squeezy, but yeah.
All right, well, I'll very awkwardly like shimmy shuffle by Rin in a panic state, and just kind of like arm out to put her back as she's screaming and sobbing. And he'll pull out the scimitar and try to finish off the one that she just split in twain here.
All right.
So let's see what we got. We got a 22 to hit.
Stomped.
And then that does 7 points of damage as the scimitar comes down on this thing.
It leaves no remains.
Okay.
It had 1 hit point.
Gotcha.
It's like
So yeah, I will do that and just look to Cardis with a bit of panic and say, "Oh, come on, you killed a bear. Don't let these bugs take you out." And I will do my healing lights and try to just get you some more health for 6 points of healing.
Ooh, thank you.
Cardis. Go ahead and give me another con save.
Come on. Ugh.
You just have to stare as these things are going to try to crawl onto you.
I am just trying to murder them with my mind. I'm trying to will them to die.
On the bright side, you still look very dead.
No, her eyes are open.
Yep.
You know, I was trying to.
I know you were, but I was told to make this as horrific as possible, so, they're both going to attack. Cardis.
Yep. 13 AC.
Okay, so the second attack hits.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me. So you take 3 piercing and make that con save again. Back down to 0.
Yeah, I'm
Looking bad for Cardis. Ren. You hear something whispering in your ear that says, "If you kill them all, I will let you live."
Can Ren look around her and there's nothing there? Anything there?
You don't see anything.
The sobbing intensifies. No, she finally like snaps out of it and is just like, what the fuck? She's going to take a look around and then
It's not your turn.
Oh, it's his turn. Sorry.
I was taking
sorry.
something's turn. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, she's crying still. Don't mind her.
Does it actually do anything, or does it just whisper weird in your ear? Oh no, actually, give me a wisdom saving throw, Ren. You are now actually frightened for 1 minute.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
That means you can't move any closer to that target, which is perfect for you.
You don't know where it is.
Can do that anyway.
Vestian.
Vesdian looks at the limp Cardus again, and he proclaims, "I said get up!" And he lifts his hand up, and again you feel the cold hands kind of pulling you forward. And also, the donation, you get to heal for 1d10. So you get 1 hit point from me, and you are now conscious, and you heal for an immediate 1d10.
Okay. Thank you. Woohoo. Whoops, not a D110.
Well, that would be a choice amount of healing.
Woohoo.
Nice.
So 9
Potentially.
hit points now. Awesome.
Can you
Thank you.
imagine getting 110 healing, or 1d110 healing and rolling a 2?
That'd be awful.
Yeah.
It'd be sad. I just quit playing. And that is that's the end of Vestian's turn.
Okay.
Actually, I'm sorry. You know what? Let me double check. I might have a bonus action here.
You got
I
Shield of
don't.
Faith.
I don't. I'm gonna leave it as that.
Okay. Red.
She can't do anything, right?
Give me a perception check real quick.
Okay.
That's not enough. You don't know where the voice came from.
Okay.
I mean, there's still 2 centipedes trying to eat your friend, but
Can I take an action?
yeah.
Oh, I thought I was like frightened, like for a minute, like couldn't act. Sorry.
No, frightened means you just can't move close to the target.
Oh, okay.
And you take disadvantage on attack rolls.
Do I have a line of sight here?
Sure do. It's
Okay, I just
currently
wanted to make sure.
like on her.
Okay.
And there's a torch. The torch is illuminating pretty.
Yeah.
pretty
She can
bright.
see, so it doesn't. But
Yeah.
yeah.
You
You
can see
know.
the color.
We're gonna. I was gonna say. We're gonna try that.
That's a hit. It pops.
She kind of snaps out of it and is just focused now. Still a little nervous,
The
unsure.
energy hits it, it wobbles, and then it pops.
Gross.
Salim.
Salim will see that happen. Notice that the magic that Rin just used was super effective on this thing. Will just lower the scimitar, point to the other one with his left hand, and try to do an agonizing Eldritch Blast to it. For 23.
Dead. Probably.
Nice.
Yeah,
Alright, cool.
super dead. It also
Excellent.
just pops.
Incredibly gross, but excellent.
Mm-hmm. Curtis, give me a death save. Oh no, you have
Oh,
hit
she's
points.
hit points.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Does she look bad? Like she's poisoned, right? I don't know that, but she still has a status affliction.
You can see her like trying to move. Like there's like shaking, right?
Yeah.
But we're not out of initiative yet.
Well. Shit.
As you guys are like, oh, we finally killed everything. Something manifests out of the darkness on top of Cardus. that looks sort of like a centipede, but also has the wings of a bat. And it's kind of
Pretty metal.
it's standing on your face. Because I imagine your head is closest to the party.
Yeah.
So it's standing on your face. It's about this big. And staring at everyone. It's like, leave, and I will let you live.
He offered that to me a minute ago, and we killed his friends. So,
And he is going to bite Cardus on the face.
This episode's actually renamed Cardus Get Wrecked.
But
I went first too.
But an 8 misses. Unless he has advantage.
he has advantage.
So a 13 just hits, yeah.
Yeah.
But 5 does not take me down. I still have a couple of hit points.
Get fucked.
It's fine. You also need to make a con save.
Again.
Yeah. So you take 5 more damage.
How?
I don't know. Those are
Who
the
at roll
worst
20?
rolls.
Who at roll 20 did I piss off?
I don't know. I only know like one person who works at Roll20, and he's a good person. So
And he does spreadsheets for a living.
yeah.
Wait, is this like the 4th time I've gone to 0?
Third.
3rd.
Third,
I'm sorry.
you're persistent, if nothing else, though.
I know.
I think it's funny. You were like, "This is a really bad idea. I'm going to do it," and it would be a very bad idea.
And you were resoundingly correct. You've never been more right about something in your life. This is bad choice.
Dustin, you see this tiny little like bat centipede bite your friend in the face.
Yeah, he kind of like looks. I'm running out of these. Does it look so this giant square I just drew, I hope everyone can see, is the light of the torch. Does this thing look corporeal, or does it look like an actual
you
shadow?
could totally drive an axe through it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Great. That's my plan. Yeah, I'm going to drive an axe through it. I step up towards it, and I'm going to smash the thing with my axe.
Okay.
I
Go
hope...
for it.
Fuck. 10?
That is a miss.
Yeah, of course it is. Ethan, that's all I roll.
You guys, I don't know how this game has been so unlucky. Because like even I haven't been rolling high.
Yeah.
Just enough.
I blame you. You wrote it.
I guess. So I think the problem is you go to swing at it and it like lays really close to her face and you have to like not kill Cardus. Right?
That makes sense. Yeah, he goes to like cleave at it because I probably like standing up with like wings outstretched, and then it, like swamps down, and he can't get close enough.
Yeah. Ren.
Okay. Ren is maybe more ready now to fight things.
Okay.
Probably not, though.
It's not 100% centipede. You're also still frightened.
Oh, she's not. She doesn't plan on getting any closer to this thing. Maybe further if she could. So she's going to, you would sort of see her make a hand gesture and the little hand would appear.
Yep, that's a hit.
Oh, shit.
You see the hand appear and almost cover it. It's not very big. And it like grips at its entire being, and you can see it like frost starting to gather on its antenna and its fangs. And it's shaking. It's shaking as much as you were earlier.
She almost looks like she's kind of controlling the hand, and you just see her hand kind of like contort a little bit.
Actually, it doesn't take that much damage because it's actually resistant, but it's still very cold. Salim.
Okay, real quick. First thing, bonus action will be to heal Cardus. And he will just say, like, Cardus, please stand. And if this hits you, I'm very sorry. This is my preemptive apology. So he's going to Oh no, everything just crashed. Sorry. My roll 20 just froze.
Oh no,
Uh,
you're back.
okay, cool. Sorry. I don't know why that just happened. There. D6. So Cardus gets 3 points of healing. And then he is going to try really hard not to hit Cardus in the face with magic. As he gonna drop down to one knee, like bring the scimitar up, use it to like balance his left hand, and try really hard to hit this thing with an Eldritch Blast, and not his friend.
That's a hit.
Whew. For 4 points of damage.
Okay. I think what happens is at the very last second, Ren sees what you're trying to do and raises the hand a little bit and it pulls it up. And then you kind of like golf ball into it.
I'll hold him down. You wail on him.
Hey, Cardus, just because I want you to do something this fight, roll me a d20.
Okay.
Okay. Never mind. You
Okay.
try to do something, it doesn't work out.
Mm-hmm.
The Quasit turns into a bat. It's now a bat. And begins to fly away. This way, I think. So, Vestian, make me a opportunity attack. If you'd like. Yeah. It turns into a bat, and then like that we see that the camera has a close-up shot of it turning into a bat, and then we just see an axe go through it.
You're muted. I bet it's real cool.
It was real cool. As soon as its legs detach and I make the connection that it's no longer on card, it's just, and I cleave it in half.
And it boop,
Get wrecked.
ceases to exist. No, that was a mistake.
And as you're rained down with shadow blood, Cardus, another donation comes in. Heal for 2d10. Someone really wants you alive.
Woohoo! 2d10. All right.
We need that sweet encore.
We do. We do need an epic poem written about our sweet adventures.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to write an epic. All right.
Can someone tell me what the hell that was?
Artist, I'm gonna say that when the creature died, like the poison went with it.
Okay.
You feel sensation return to your body, like in a wave. Like
I think she would kind of stumble a little bit and then, use the wall to kind of catch herself. And thank you. That was very unpleasant.
I don't mean to speak ill of the almost dead here, or besmirch the noble line of Titans, but I wear so much armor. So much of it.
I will not go in front again.
Okay, I didn't want to tell you what to do. I was just trying to make a heavy-handed suggestion.
You are a wise man.
Thanks, I try.
That thing looks
Everyone,
dope.
I apologize for my... I don't like him. Salim knows. I don't like it.
It's a bad scene. But you killed one of them really, really well. You blew it up.
Thanks.
You're conquering your fears bit by bit. Immersion therapy and all.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay in the back.
Immersion therapy and all.
Be like the middle back so I don't get
No, I think
stabbed.
that's a great idea, actually.
Cardus, as you regain sensation, you do hear something tugging at your consciousness towards this direction. Just sort of like, come with us. Come.
Okay, so we maybe go this way.
And I did mention a dead body. There is also a dead body here.
Like a dead person body, or...
Yep. You can. There's still like destroyed armor and like a broken sword and some other stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a look at that.
We could season this corpse.
Mhm.
We could do that.
Yeah, is this like a skeleton at this point, or is there flesh on this? Does it look like it's gnawed on already? Like, what's the deal with this?
It's been mostly eaten. Like there's still bones and stuff, but there's still like bits of flesh that have yet to be entirely consumed. But all like the soft parts of the body have been eaten away.
So, could we deduce that if we did poison this, maybe only one or two might nibble on it? It might not take out a whole bunch of them?
Right.
Okay.
There's not much meat left.
But if the one or two die, then the other ones eat that one. And it's filled with poison. It's like a ripple effect.
Yes, a poison ripple.
I don't know that hook horrors eat horrors. Eat other hook horrors. Is that better? Worse.
Maybe we should keep looking for
Yes.
something.
Yep,
Of
move
course.
on. Let's
Yep.
go.
All right. So we're not taking this. Okay. Perhaps I should go in the front.
Hey, Vestian, I will also remind you that you could probably perform the ritual of passing on it.
Yeah, but it looks like it's been dead for a while, though.
It might not have been. It might have just been eaten. Like the meat on it's still pretty fresh. It's just not it's mostly gone.
Oh. Is the face of this person, does it look like it's Norman? Or is its face gone? Does it have a Norman bone structure?
You can tell by the like size of the armor that's left
Okay.
that yes, it was.
Do I know that we sent people this way? From the village? I mean, I would assume so.
Yeah, because you guys were out this way.
Okay. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Here's my hesitation. Is the crystal reusable, or is it a one-shot thing?
Oh, you can use it forever.
Oh, dope. Okay, cool. Yeah, I wasn't sure if this was like a one and done, pass on to your grave thing. Yeah, as the resident cleric of the Lady of Death, I would for sure do that. Yeah, I would.
Just 1 minute, please.
And he would kneel down next to this thing, farthest away from its ghost bits. I don't want to smell like food. And he would take the crystal from around his neck and begin to perform the ritual, holding it over the corpse.
All right. While you're working on that, you hear Cardis. You continue to hear the whispers and tugging you towards the this pillar here. Is like there are treasures inside.
I don't want to worry anybody, but I am hearing something strange from over there.
Is this
Kind
this
of point.
to the pillar.
I really want to go to it, but I don't want to make too many bad decisions in one day.
Let's investigate, but please be mindful that this is not another whispering Mighty Morphin Batipede that could be trying to speak to us right now.
I appreciate you not using the full word.
Yes, we're slow immersion. We're just dipping our toes in now.
Mm-hmm.
You blow up one, then you maybe hold one someday. We'll get there, Ren. We'll get there.
They started off real strong with that speech, and then you said I had to touch one, and you lost me.
Never mind then. No.
Okay.
Pillars, yes.
Too far, yeah. I heard the one that jumped on your face, but I couldn't tell where it was. And it was telling me that it would let me go if I killed you guys. I mean, I did it. That would be crazy, right?
This says there is treasure.
I mean, what's better treasure than friendship without dead people?
Yeah.
But
Power of, I don't know.
maybe
No, I liked it. It was nice.
I tried.
I'm just gonna look at the pillar. What does it look like?
It's from floor to ceiling. It's like a stalactite mite thing. But you do see that in the center of one of it's almost like the knot of a tree or like a hollow of a tree, except that it's in the stone. Like you can't see into it, but
Okay,
it's definitely there.
I point that out. And kind of I really want to go to it. I'm kind of be like inching closer to it.
I think Ren will go up next to Cardis and be like, so I was the one that charged in here, and you took a lot of hits instead of me. Let me check this out.
Yes, be careful, please.
Are there any sticks down here that I could poke this thing with?
Sure. You hear... I'm assuming you just have something. At this point, I just assume you're carrying branches all the time.
Ren's default walking animation.
That's probably fair. To be that's a fair assumption. Where'd you get that? You know what? Never mind.
So actually, you know what? You grab the fallen sword of the warrior over here, and you clink it in there, and you actually hear like metal hit metal. Like there's a lot of mushy stuff, but there's also some metal in there.
Can I poke at it and look a little closer? Get
one of those things.
Get closer and look at it.
Okay, so you want to poke your head inside?
I
mean, like not like in it, but like.
I was like, let's baby steps here. Yeah, I think she like stands like as close as she can to it without her face being in there.
Give me a wisdom saving throw. You see something shiny in there.
I'm gonna stick my arm in there and get it out.
You're going to, thanks to a donation from Rhyme45, pull out a green glass dagger that's been filigreed with this glowing white metal. I
think she pulls it out, kind of like holding it up forever. Look what I have found! Yep. And then remembers Vestian being like, I got this necklace. And Sully was like, did we all get cool necklaces? And he's like, no. So she's going to turn around and just kind of give like a weird look and slowly hand it to Salim. I think you'd be better suited for this.
Are you serious?
Besides, I cried back there. Did you see me? I'm working on it, and you're gonna need this.
Ren, do you not have a weapon?
Me? You know. And she just kind of holds her hands up, and then they go a little shadowy.
No, of course, but the dagger, it can do many things that magic can't do. Maybe
I think she looks at you and she's like, you use a cool weapon? Like she hasn't been here the whole time.
Mm-hmm. I have the rapier and I have this longsword. I also have know how to use many kind. I also have a small dagger.
Ooh.
Always have dagger.
Hey, Ren?
I have stick.
Do that cool pose you just did a second ago when you pulled it out. You know, high in the air, holding it gloriously.
Mm-hmm. You hear her go, turn around again and kind of like put it in front of her and just shing, sprinkle, sprinkle.
Da 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 da.
It looks good. It looks
She's holding it the wrong way.
I'll like show her how to hold it properly.
So
pointy end.
So Ren, if you decide to keep this dagger, I know it's meant to be just a +1 dagger, but because of it's called moon metal, I think. Pretty sure it's moon metal that has been filigreed inside of it. It can add +1 damage to your spells as well.
That's amazing.
So
I think she's gonna
it's
try to like give it to everybody, and when everyone's like, "I don't want that," she'll just be like, "Hey, suckers!" And she just kind of puts it away and tucks it and pulls her little cape thing over it, and she looks very happy with herself.
Cool. All right. Vestian, roll me a d4.
Perfect. Will do. Nope.
Okay. So you do this thing, and it's you feel better for doing it. Like you feel like you've actually done something with your life for once.
Ow, Ethan. Fucking,
No, I mean like it's that gratifying
Ow.
to do this thing.
I've done something with my life again.
Yeah,
Because I'm
but,
great.
like, all you had to do was wave some crystals in the air.
Yeah, this was way easier than all the other things I've done that were much harder.
Yeah.
Fucking jerk. He puts the necklace back on. He slings his hammer, keeps the shield up this time, and reaches down and picks up that torch and says, "If everyone's ready, I am as well." And he starts to take his position in the front.
Okay. Pressing forward. You don't need to draw this torch light. I'm going to assume whatever you can see, you can see.
Yeah, I just drew it so I could see in combat.
Yeah. Yeah, so as you kind of walk forward, you can see that there's a path that branches, kind of like you have to squeeze a little bit and goes to your right, and you can continue going forward.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna slowly go forward and stop at this Y shape here, or this T intersection here, and he's gonna peer down one side.
Which one?
The right side.
It curves around.
Real quick, just for marching order's sake, Cardis, do you want to be third, since you said you don't want to like rush into battle, or did you want to be second? Just to, I don't care either way, but just whatever you prefer.
Yeah, I'll be second. I'm fine.
Okay.
There we go. I can play this initiative.
Ren's walking backwards, holding out her dagger back to back with Salim. She's watching the flank, guys.
I like to think they're like trying to very also secretly just occasionally make a whoosh, whoosh, like sound effects for them like stabbing into the air.
We're like,
kind of practicing this cool imaginary moment where they're fighting back to back.
You just hear. Scar bump.
I hate the two of you. Yeah, he gets to this intersection and peers down one side, and then kind of turns back over his shoulder and says, "The path divides here. There's a split to the right, and it continues on forward. The path to the right seems smaller. I doubt it's the passage of the hook horrors, but it could be something else. I'd hate to move forward and be ambushed from behind by something."
Me too.
I mean, we can't get flanked from behind. I'm watching our flank.
You not hear us back here practicing our moves.
I wasn't
I
sure
don't-
what that noise was.
Protection.
Awesome. Protection.
I don't know if I fit down the hall, but you think maybe we look down there?
Yeah, what's the passage size like? That one to the smaller one to the right. Like, could Cardis actually fit through, or would that be a?
Yeah, you'd have to squeeze through it, like the squeeze, like technical D&D term.
Yeah. It'd be tight, but I can get in. Very hard to fight with the sword, but
You got your dagger. Chop chop.
And your screams.
yes, thank you. Yes,
They echo.
but I must be careful when we are under the ground. Eh?
Right. Never party too hard. Got it.
We what do you think? We go to the right, or we go forward?
I mean,
Thanks.
ultimately, I think we should go both, but I think we should check the
Something-
right.
Something's to the Right.
Yes. Okay.
What?
Go.
Something, and Salim will actually like begin to push forward and try to move past you. He seems like going from very serious and like kind of, or very playful and just kind of joking around with Ren to like very serious, very determined look on his face, and actively tries to like scooch by you, Cardus, and you, Vestian, to get through.
Does he look strange when he tries to scooch by
It's-
Vestian? Like
I
in the
mean-
flame light, the firelight, rather?
For sure. I think he's usually like typically like kind of like aloof and silly. And now there is a very like stoic looking
Okay.
like kind of just drive to him.
I think Ren's gonna follow him.
Yeah, like as you go to pass by him, he like puts his arm out like with the torch. He says, "Salim, what are you doing?"
And he doesn't respond. He just keeps walking forward.
Yes,
He
yeah.
if he can, as soon as there's room, he will pull the scimitar out.
What is going on? We better follow.
I will take up the rear in case something comes from this way.
Good idea. Flank shank.
I hate you.
So, as you proceed further into this cavern, it's actually lit by a slightly fluorescent moss and mushrooms. You actually don't need the torch to see in here, but it's just dim light, so you have disadvantage on perception checks. But Salim, as you kind of inch forward, you do see something that like immediately makes your heart kind of race. You see a spider web.
What are spider webs like in this world? Are they larger? Are they weird? Or is it just like how big is the spider web I'm looking at?
It can depend. Spiders can range from real spiders to the size of house spiders to the size of spaceship spiders. Spiders are actually not limited in size.
Spaceship spiders is a term I hate.
Stay tuned for book 3. I'm not even kidding.
Oh, all right. Yeah, then Salim will kind of panic. I think maybe you hear like the scimitar even like clank against the wall of the cave as his hand is like kind of shaking as he just yells out, the hunger's here. And kind of just freeze in place, terrified by what he sees in front of him.
Get out.
Did I hear that you're hungry? What?
I think. Have you ever told Ren about these? Because she wouldn't really know.
I think at moments, yeah, I think Salim would have maybe brought up his fear of these spiders and the hunger. So yeah, I think maybe that's like a word that jumps to Ren's mind.
Like if you have nightmares about them, and I have nightmares about the other things, we wake up and we're like, "Man, it was the worst. There were so many of them. There's too many legs."
The
I
pack
feel
with
like-
too many legs.
Everything with too many legs. Yeah, I think Ren's gonna just. Do we run or do we fight? He's looking at you, Slim.
Oh, I think he's straight up just like kind of like gasping for a second, and he's trying to like come up with words, and is just like mumbling at a point, and just seems frozen in fear, like he's gonna need jolted out of this little stupor he's in. Whether that's to be pushed forward into this room and go fight, or whether that's to be drawn back and get the hell out of here.
Can I push him out of the way? Is there enough room to get past where he's standing?
You would have to push him forward
Okay.
past him. Like you have to like push him into the room.
Oh man. Yeah, I think she's gonna push him just so that they're both up here. You know what I mean? Just kind of like grab him by the back of his jacket and push with her elbow and lead him, and then
Do you
like
accept,
get in.
Salim?
Yes, of course. Like he's totally out of it.
Okay, so
He was dragged more than anything. Okay.
I'm assuming you guys catch up, or are you guys staying back there?
No, he catches up. If everyone's moving forward, he moves in just slightly slower, defending the back.
Yeah. They are here then. This is bad.
Something you would know, Salim, is that most things about spiders can be burned, and it's known to. It's again ritual fire. It's everything loves fire. Fire makes
Awesome.
everything better.
So with that bump from Rin, he will turn to the party and just kind of like come back to his senses and just say, I'm sorry, I heard them call for me. They called me their half-made son.
Yeah, what?
We need to burn this place. We need to burn it now. And
Need to make sure there are no living people here too.
all right, I think he goes to like maybe cast something, and then Cardis says the thing about people, and then like we'll kind of stay his hand a little bit.
So you don't see any like it's not Skyrim where you just have like body-sized wrappings of things, right? You do see these big webs, and if you're wondering what this is, those are writhing eggs.
Oh, good. So if I come in the room, I'm just kind of want to get a whole look at the whole room first.
Yeah.
Before anything gets burned. What's this up here?
Sorry. Up here, this way is more path. You see another web that's kind of covering the pathway.
Okay. There is more this way. Do you want us to just burn here or keep looking?
Maybe Salim and I will make sure that these don't hatch. And Vestian, if you could go with Cardis.
I can.
What do you think?
I'm actually, you know what, Ethan? Do I know about spiders? Is this like a fairly common thing?
Everyone knows about spiders.
Yeah,
Whether
okay.
you've experienced spiders is different.
Yeah, but I would at least know of them, and I guess I would make the jump between the hunger and spiders.
The existence of the spiders is told in the same story as the arrival of the Safar. Like, so if you know what Safar are, you know what spiders are.
Okay, cool. Yeah, he looks and says, "Is there a danger of them hatching while we're away? I've never seen an actual spider before."
Not for long. As Salim like approaches them, he's ready to burn these things down, man.
Do you?
Yeah, man. Screw it.
All right.
I hate these damn things. Let's.
Friends watching.
I actually don't
Let's-
need an attack roll.
Okay.
Just tell me how you do it.
It immediately comes around and kills you.
I keep some distance, but raises the hand and channels that power from Rin to cast Sacred Flame on these things, and just bring some burning, bright firelight down onto them.
So that does it, and it doesn't, you just hear the crackle of fire as these things just melt away. They don't burn. They kind of turn into like a goopy wax and then dissolve into nothing. And as that happens, you actually feel like a rush of adrenaline kind of enter you as existence is more. There's more things now because you've reduced the amount of nothing. And you all gain 3 temporary hit points.
Wait, all of
like
us?
I don't
You
like
all-
it, guys.
You all feel this like sensation come
Ooh.
across you.
Wow.
Feels like a trap.
Oh, it's definitely a trap.
I'm gonna go over here and use the sword to kind of cut the web down and clear the.
Perfect. Okay, so that's a different situation. Everyone's
I was about to do that. Well, I was trying to get Bastion to come over with me, but
I mean, Vestin, you can place yourself where you're at.
Yeah, Vestian was walking with you. He was talking to Salim as he was going by, but yeah, he's with you.
Okay. At this point, you guys are gonna roll initiative.
Sweet.
I'm just gonna stop doing things, guys.
Just yell at things while we fight them.
Alright, so we're missing Salim. You know what? Might as well. Boop.
I'm sorry, does that say what I think it says?
What?
Spider swarm.
Spider swarm!
So, all right. So this is great because spiders are my centipedes, and that in real life, I'm horrifically creeped out and frightened by them. So I'm ready for this.
Okay.
I found that out mid-game one time, and I didn't know, and it's probably one of the most watched clips on my Twitter, on my Twitch rather. I was describing awful things that a spider was doing as it descended onto the person's back, and I'm watching him just go, "Oh my god, you alright?" He's like, "I fucking hate spiders, man." I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," but also I'm gonna keep going.
I want to describe these spiders a little bit.
Oh, go for it, man.
They
Make me feel bad.
They don't act like normal spiders. They're not crawling as much as they are like a non-Newtonian fluid of fangs and legs. They kind of like goop into. They come out of the walls.
I
Like
feel like you're making it worse for him.
in this, like, think of like a candle melting sideways. Is how these spiders come out of the wall.
Like spaghetti. You got spaghetti spiders.
Except they kind of like clump back together and like
You got gelatin spaghetti.
Yeah.
I'm done.
we got spider jelly. And they don't get like a surprise round or anything, because basically what happens when you cut the spider silk on the webs there, it made like a musical note as your blade went across it. It made like ding 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 ding, and it almost like summoned them. So you kind of saw them coming. So Vestian, there's a spider swarm gathering in front of you.
I don't like how you said that. How far away?
It's you're within like reach.
Okay, so currently my weapon is in its holder, and I have a shield and a torch out.
Yes.
I burn them.
Okay. Roll an attack roll.
That seemed to work. I'm gonna give you a strength with and just add +2 to it, I guess. Kapow! Oh, forget fucked. That's what that does. What am I rolling for damage on? Fucking
so it's a
burned to
club.
death. Yeah.
Torches are clubs.
Okay.
So you're gonna roll me 2d6 plus strength.
Okay. I guess I'm proficient with clubs too, right? Because I'm proficient with like all martial.
Yeah.
Yeah. Simple weapons. Oh no, I guess it's a simple weapon, right?
It's a simple weapon.
Yeah. So /R 2d6 plus 4. Oh no, just +2.
Plus 2.
9 damage of bludgeoning kind.
Yeah. It also roll me, because torches are only supposed to do like an extra 1 fire damage.
Sure.
I'm gonna say it does 2 extra fire damage.
Dope.
As these things.
Yeah, he basically like sees this thing like glomping towards him, and he just like immediately kind of like steps forward towards Cardus and just jabs it into it.
You hear a hiss, but it's the kind of hiss from like searing meat. As they start evaporating from existence. The swarm is now at half health, which is actually good news. Salim.
I see there's a spider swarm. This one's at half health, and we'll be smarter to focus on that, but there's a spider swarm coming down for Ren, and Salim cannot abide by that. So he is going to cast another Sacred Flame and try to bring it down on that one that's coming towards her.
Okay.
Which I believe is a dex saving throw. Yes.
You have to roll dice.
Uh-huh.
Character sheet.
Use your 8 legs to roll.
I succeed.
Damn it. All right.
They hear it coming, and like the light comes down, and they kind of like separate at that point. And then when the spell's over, they loop back together.
Yeah.
It's all. They aren't individual creatures. They act like a single unit, basically.
Sentient, yeah. Okay, gotcha. All right. Oh, gross. That's all I got.
Curtis. You cut through the spider web and it made a nice musical sound, and then spiders appeared.
Shout them to death, Cardus. Save us with your words. Just stop touching things, for the love of God.
I'm not gonna
Stop
touch
touching
anything.
things.
Honestly, like I can't. Well, I'm not using Thunderwave because it'll bring the whole bloody cave down on us. That's the problem. The Thunderwave will do more damage than it's worth.
Yeah, you just shake all the rest of the spiders loose from the rafters.
Yeah, exactly. That's what would happen. I would just shake millions of spiders loose. I don't know if it's really worth doing vicious mockery on a spider swarm. I don't
Call that a spider?
On literal nightmare spiders.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to do the old rapier here. Would I have to move? Yeah, okay. 15
Hit.
for 5.
Okay. So you kind of stab at them and they kind of like disperse a little bit. There's fewer of them happening.
And I'll look over my Vestian and I want to inspire him. Trying to get good inspiration here.
Inspiration. Kill them now! Kill
Yeah.
those spiders.
Yeah, so I will inspire you. With some
I am very inspired.
you are. I can't find anything good right now. I'm sorry. I'll come up with something good.
That's all right.
All right, we'll keep moving. Spider Swarm 2. So Viston, you stabbed your torch club into them, and some of them kind of melted and dispersed. The rest of them start climbing the club and up your hand,
Dope. I like it.
and are now on you.
Cool. That's my favorite part.
They make an attack, but they can't get. You're shaken too much, and they can't get into your armor to bite you.
Good. And there's too much armor.
Yeah.
Get wrecked.
Ren. There's a spider swarm gathering above you.
There sure is, guys. I'm going to. You just see breath weapon. It's that she starts breathing out that cold air, and you start to see something like. Which one's the stalagmite? Stalactite.
Stalactite.
Which one goes
Is
down?
on the
Tight,
ceiling.
tight top, right?
Stalactite.
Yeah.
Nailed it. Like a stalactite almost that starts to come out and just spears. That's her breath weapon.
Okay.
It's gonna be fine.
And need to make a con save, which
So,
they succeed, but still take damage.
so I never thought I'd have to learn stalactites versus stalagmites in my life, but the more
Until
you
D&D.
play, the more you play D&D, the more you need to know. And I'll never forget the little thing we were taught in school as children, which is stalactites hang tight to the ceiling, and stalagmites might reach the ceiling.
I'm never gonna remember that, but thank you.
Yeah, no.
Someone here will.
I thought I would never would either, and then I was like,
Already gone.
they're all
You
over the
forgot.
fucking
That was
dungeons.
easier for me.
This cave is a little too muddy to have stalactites and mites. Not you
That's
guys
right.
are walking on like stone. This is like.
Oh, I just meant
mud.
that type of shape.
Yeah, they got speared.
That's all she's got.
Okay. The rest of them start like dripping on you. And they're gonna make an attack. Does a 13 hit? Yes.
Yes.
Yikes.
Well, it's 13. Oh, no, I'm not using mage armor. Never mind. Nope. Yep, I get wrecked.
So you take 13 piercing damage as you get bit.
Sweet.
Yeah. Spider swarms are no joke, friends.
She doesn't look great.
I think you look just fine.
Yeah. You feel like when they bite you, you feel like you start, your vision starts to get hazy and you feel kind of like drifty. You know, that moment you feel sleep inertia is basically what you feel.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Vestian.
So on a scale of 1 to all of them, how many spiders are on me?
Half of them.
Okay. Because the other half are dead? Is that why? Fucking Ethan, you shit.
On a scale of 0 to 22, about 11.
About 11 of them are on me. Okay, great. That's my favorite. Hate you.
Do you want to catch yourself on fire?
Yeah, that's what I want to do, but there's a fucking... It's me. I like me a lot. I like me more than most people. Man, fuck it. Yeah, I'm hitting me with fire.
Ooh.
I'm hitting myself with some fire. I'm covered in spiders, man. Can't be good. Can't be good for your armor. Yeah, so I'm gonna hit with some spider damage. So it's this plus 2. So 21.
Yep, that's a hit.
And then 1d6. 2 damage and then 1 fire damage.
And then your strength.
Oh yeah, so 4 damage and 1 fire damage.
Okay. I'm gonna move these spiders so they're less on you, but we all know that they're on you. All right.
That's it for me.
I've been playing too much Cypher. I almost gave you an intrusion.
I'll take it. I'll give you 1 XP too.
Sure. I will let you deal an extra d6 fire damage to them if you also deal it to yourself.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, so roll d6.
1!
Okay.
I take no damage. It's like I got temporary hit points from burning spiders earlier.
Nice.
Fuck yeah. Suck it, spiders. Before anyone does anything crazy, there was a donation that came in. Blessing of Life for Miss Ginger Ninja. Heal 1d10.
Nice.
I have my 3 health points back too because I forgot we had temporary hit points, guys.
There you go. Nice.
Saying. Thank you, friend.
Ooh. Puts you back at full, doesn't it?
One off.
Oh, okay.
But very close.
Still very good.
Yeah.
Okay, these spiders that are on Ren, is there anything I can do to attack them or interfere with them or do anything without also hurting Ren?
Yes. They're technically a separate entity. Like
They are? Okay.
In the rules of D&D, you can attack them without harming your
All
friend.
right, I just want to double check before I, set my friend on fire.
You can describe that to me, or I can describe it to you.
No,
How you set me on fire?
exactly.
That's what it sounded like.
No, I think I'm going to do the same thing I did earlier with Cardus, is that I'm going to do the super locked on, try to fire a spell at this thing. But instead of an Eldritch Blast, I'm going to try to hit him with Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
And really hope for the best here. For 5.
Nope.
I'm just so afraid of hitting you, Ren. I just want to protect you by not protecting you with
Thanks,
this,
best friend.
All right, yeah, just go wide with the spell. Damn it. He's shaken. He's real shaken.
He's just so upset that you're covered in spiders that he'd rather
He's
leave you
telling me
covered
he's
in
crying
spiders.
like I was.
Yes, totally.
I will mention, Salim, that if you are crying, your tears are actually kind of like a neon.
Fuck yeah, I'm crying all the time.
like you know those Gatorade commercials where they're like
Where they
dripping
sweat the
color?
blue or whatever.
Yeah, that's what you're
Yes.
doing.
That's awesome. Oh yeah, totally neon tears then. Salim, the name of Salim's first album as well, Neon Tears.
I was reading a book today, complete aside, that explains that Jupiter is constantly assailed by neon rain, like actual neon, because the friction that it goes through the atmosphere ignites it, and it's always colorful.
I learned the hard way that if you get the glow stick juice in your eye glows.
Is that what you went for after following up his super cool fact?
Yeah, with a super awful fact.
Glow sticks also explode.
I know, that's how I found out. I was fucking
Yeah,
with one
okay.
and it exploded all over
Yeah.
my face, and I got right in my
That
eye.
sounds like a.
And my first thing to do was look in my eyes to see if my eyes glowed, and then run my face underwater because it burned like fuck.
I like that you looked first.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, you have to.
I think I was like I was like
Is it
14.
cool?
Yeah, I was like 14, and the question was, "Is it cool?" And I was like, "It was," and I heard a lot.
Cardus, it's your turn.
Story of my life.
Sorry, I was having roll 20 there. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. All right.
How much do you want to stab Vestian?
0.
Vestian I like.
Okay.
It's those other two.
I'm gonna try and use the rapier to sweep some of the bugs off of it.
Like an aggressive broom.
Aggressive
you're-
broom.
You're gonna skin the spiders off of him. Or try. You don't know how to do that yet.
I
don't know how.
who
You guys roll.
just tell me what sacrifices need to be made, because
I mean, I rolled 2 nat 20s in a row,
but see,
everyone else was rolling butts.
Yeah, everybody, yeah, okay, all right, that's it, that's all I got.
Alright. Spider time. Spider time. Gonna try to bite Vestian and fail.
Bail.
So you still hear them trying, you can feel them trying to get into your armor. You can feel them squeaking in between your plates and your chainmail, and it's still unsettling. Ren.
So,
Carved in spiders.
everything's real close, guys. She's going to cast Chill Touch.
Ooh.
And she's going to try to kind of maneuver this thing with her creepy hand.
If that's a hit.
This is the one that's closest to her, right here on top.
Your creepy hand is just scooping spiders off of you.
Yeah, all I can think of is you just manifest this hand that's just like, yuck, yuck, yuck. It's just pulling spiders off.
But she's trying to squish him as she
Yeah, yucky.
she sees one on Salim and just nope.
Alright, yeah, that was super effective. They're now at half health, so there's less of them. Which is important because they're now attacking. 14 hits. You're gonna take 5 piercing damage. Because they're at half health.
Okay.
As they continue trying to... Nom. Vestian.
So I'm gonna do the same thing, but Vestian is gonna use his surroundings to benefit him, and he kind of takes the torch and puts it out in front of him, and then walks into the wall, so that it kind of just presses the torch to his armor and these fucking spiders. And I'm gonna hit these goddamn spiders with this. Wait, what's the button? This one. Boom. That's a 14.
That's a hit.
Perfect. Oh no, what's happening here? Damn you, roll 20. /R1d6 plus 2. Boom! 3 damage plus 1 fire damage. 4 damage.
Alright. I'm gonna give you that same thing.
Hell yeah! Fire damage it up.
Okay, roll
Get
it.
wrecked. 4.
right, so you both take 4 damage, and as you feel the heat in your armor start to like burn at your skin, you notice that the last of the spiders has melted away.
Yes, get wrecked.
Salim.
All right, Old Faithful. Neon tears dripping on his face. He's just going to try to fire an Eldritch Blast at these things that are on Ren for 23.
That one got him.
That's a hit.
They're just kind of like screaming out as this thing shoots forth for 7.
Yeah, that just like blasts a hole out of them.
Sweet.
Cardis.
There's nothing more to my right or anything that I'm aware of.
Not that you're aware of.
Okay.
Like there's more pathway there. You just haven't moved
Yeah.
through it.
But I'm not seeing any like movement or
No.
okay. Then I'll go over here and make with the scraping and the poking.
It's a hit.
What?
You guys
What?
finish this thing off like a champion.
Yeah. Just come in there and it's because the rapier has that nice little bit of a curve to it. It just lets you. It's like butter.
I mean, it's no screaming to death, but
It's just that this one required a little bit more of a delicate touch.
yeah. I see. Also, now I can just picture like Ren covered in fucking bugs, and you're just like, "Get over there! Stop it, gross!" Just like, is it dying?
Get off!
Now the hand is just picking off goop.
Yeah, cool. So I guess Vestian looks to Salim and he says, "What? Is that everything?"
I don't know. Ren, are you okay? Is that like runs up to like check Ren to make sure she's all right? Helping with the spider gut removal.
I don't want to be alarming, but your face is glowing.
What? Oh yeah.
Okay.
No, we've established earlier. Crying's fine. Okay.
Oh,
very
that's what you're
concerning.
doing.
Yeah.
Ah.
Ren wipes your cheeks and then puts battle paint on her.
Oh.
No one else's tears glow. Just
Oh.
I didn't know that happened.
I'll tell you right now, Salim, that's actually something unique to Maritarian. That's not a Safar thing.
Ah.
It's
That's
a
awesome.
It's a genetic weird thing that they haven't figured out yet.
I dig it. Well, he's like wiping the tears away, which is just leaving neon streaks on his face, and checking to make sure Ren's okay. Gosh, you're at like half health. He'll just go ahead and burn a cure wounds on you to make sure you are feeling fantastic. For 5 points of healing to you, Ren.
Thank you, Brenda.
Everybody okay?
I mean, I'm fine.
We conquered our fears today, Salim.
We did it. Oh God, hell of a day, huh? I think that's all of them. I'm sorry about that. They were calling out to me, and I was just driven here.
Oh no, we find them. This passage up in the corner here. What we should do, I think. Check it out. Make sure there's no more eggs.
Agreed. If there's still something here, we should remove it. Taking the hunger out has always been nothing but a blessing to this world. Let's go check it out and see if we need to intervene more.
I'm just
gladly go forward.
Wait, please let Bastian go first.
Oh yeah, no, I'll do that.
They're still here.
Understand.
They're still speaking to me.
All right, I don't know what that. I can understand why Salim
Damn it, Ethan.
is terrified of spiders. That makes sense. But you command like the forces of nature. Why are you afraid of bugs?
He looks to Ren.
We fought a bear from
Because
space.
I can answer that for you.
Yeah.
Nothing should have that many legs. It has no fucking business having that many legs.
That's out of character.
Nope. Totally in character.
That's exactly what that's. Man, too real. I've heard that before so many times.
The diagram.
Yeah. Things that should have legs
Bears have
two
4
legs.
legs. This is acceptable. Anything beyond 4 legs is unnecessary. You get to 8, and you're like, well, maybe it's for getting up there and building those webs. Those things have no business having that many legs.
What about the ones with wings?
Worse, it's just the legs are closer to your face because they can fly at you.
All right, I'm going to go now. He begins to
Yes.
walk down. Salim, are you hearing them from this direction? Can you?
They're calling me. They're calling me home. Almost home.
I don't know what that means. Are you a spider?
I don't know what that means either, but they're calling to me.
Okay, I just want to make sure we're on the same page. Could you? Damn it, boy, let me go. And he pushes back in front of you. We're just trading spots. Remember the last time you walked in and then froze up? Would you please?
All right. Sorry. I'm just.
Remember all the
Good day.
armor? Okay.
Right. Okay, yes, lead the way, please. Be careful. I have no idea what's in there.
Cardis, don't touch anything.
This is the third thing today that has spoken to different members of our party mentally. So it's been a weird Sunday, or whatever day it is. I don't know, I lose track.
I assume I see the spider web that's here, since you drew it. I don't know what that means. You're muted.
Sorry. Yeah, you can just break through them.
Okay, yeah, he's not gonna take that chance because he saw fucking Cardis touch it and then, so any spider web he sees, he's lighting on fire because he has a torch out still.
It
And then
still makes that sort of like musical tingling as it like pulls apart into
Yeah.
flame.
get wrecked.
It's more like a wind chime when you ignite it.
Okay, and he's gonna step into this cave.
You'll notice of the things of note in this room. More egg sacs. Some stone tiling that feels very familiar, as you'll note here. Like that's an actual like masonry wall.
Yeah.
That reminds you of the Lord Ruin. And down here is a pit with more eggs.
Okay, what say we don't all just rush in and we simultaneously go burn these eggs? Does that work, Salim?
Okay, just count us down. I'll take care of these over here.
Yeah, just everyone hold fire and burn everything. And he gets to this entranceway.
Okay.
Stop. Roll initiative.
God damn it!
Free roll? Let me see. Can you clear the thing?
Yeah, I need to.
Oh, you don't need to. It'll
Yeah,
It'll just go over it.
yeah.
Okay, sorry. 2. Nailed it.
Oh. Now there's pictures, Bird.
Hmm?
I said now there's pictures. Of the
There's
spiders.
pictures.
Well, of the spiders. It was a swarm last time. They look very different.
I mean, if you looked really close at the spider swarm, you could see the spiders in it.
I'm sure he didn't.
Can I tell you? I didn't.
Okay. I want to give you guys access to these, but I don't want to like show it to you all. So I'm gonna put it in your journals, but I'm not gonna hit the show to all player button.
I wish you would.
I'm very conscientious of people's fears. Like,
I'm looking at it right now. I can see
Okay.
the spiders.
so yeah, there's the lore in there too.
That almost looks like an ant. It's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Like a
It's not so
nightmare.
bad.
It's just a nightmare ant.
That's something else. That's a drum ant. Ren, how far behind were you?
I feel like she just kind of was standing here waiting. She just got in the door, but was just kind of like taking in the sights.
Cool. Vestian,
Yeah.
I rolled poorly on my stealth check. So you actually see this thing like drip from the ceiling right behind you. But it doesn't get to attack you. And Celine, this one shows up right in front of you as to protect the eggs. And we're gonna see how I'm gonna say you guys should roll better this time so we can get through this combat real quick.
How flammable were the eggs last time? Did they go right up?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay,
Like if you were to toss your torch in here, they would probably go up.
That's the plan.
Oh, then hell yeah. Before anything, then Salim just Sacred Flames the eggs behind the spider, maybe hoping to even catch this spider in some of the Sacred Flame that comes down.
It doesn't, but you guys will receive that same, like, refreshment and gain 3 temporary hit points.
Nice.
They don't stack if you already have them.
Okay, regardless.
Yeah. But that does take your action if you do it.
That's fine. I think he's more concerned about just taking the group of them out. And that little boost doesn't hurt. So just, yeah, Sacred Flame brings it down, kills the eggs.
All right, Vestian.
Vesian follows suit. He just he sees the spider coming down and he steps under it to get towards the eggs and just throws the torch in, and then turns, pulls out his axe, and kind of barricades himself.
I'm gonna say because that happened at the same time, those two do stack, so you guys are at 6 temps.
Okay, cool.
So you get that, like, you guys like are in the middle of 2 crashing waves of very good feels.
To channel Summer. Cool.
You feel? You probably need them.
I'm fine.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say that takes your entire action.
Yeah, for sure. Yep, to pull everything out. Yep. Absolutely.
Giant Spider 1. Kind of, lowers down and then jumps at Salim. Which, if I had the character sheet up, it would do immediately. 1. 24 hits. You need to make me a con save.
Oh, gladly. Constitution, that's a... Oh, it's not terrible.
Okay, you succeeded, so you only take 3 poison damage and 11 piercing damage.
Good night. All right. Okay, well, Salim looks about half as good as he did before.
Cool. Ooh. You guys all got an advantage. From the
You need to name a new god after this guy. Hot damn. That spider just kill you? Is that what happened?
No. He's fine.
No, I'm a big strong boy with neon tears. I'm all right.
Cardus, it's your turn. There's room to move around in this room. You guys can actually, like, tactics.
Yeah. I really need more spells. Yeah, I'm gonna just have to go at it with the rapier. I'll stand over here with Vestian and make with stabbing.
It's stabbed.
Or 6.
All right.
And yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. You notice when you stab at it, like a chunk of it dematerializes. Like, they don't leave remains, these spiders. Like, when you kill them, they disappear. They are removed from the world.
Okay.
However, Spider 2 is going to turn at Cardus, and actually, no, it's mad at Vestian for burning its eggs. So it's gonna leap at you. And miss. It does that thing where you, like, it leaps at you and you, like, put your shield in the way and you see, like, its face smushed up. Like, we get a close-up shot, it's like...
Its face is on the dope wyvern face.
Yeah. Forgot that you have a cool wyvern shield.
Yeah.
Alright, Ren.
Oh boy. I think, wondering where Salim is, she's gonna move up a little bit here, just around the corner, and just notice him not enjoying these spiders any more than the last.
It's a miss.
With advantage. I'm just kidding.
It's just like a sad boop.
Alright. Salim.
All right, let's go advantage as I try to take a chunk of this spider out with a scimitar.
Uh,
Hey, a 19.
That's a hit.
Nice.
Worth it.
4 points of damage.
You take a little chunk out of it.
Just a little chunk.
A little chunk. Yep. Vizdian.
I'm also chunking. Let's see here. Kapow. Nope.
No chunk.
Nope.
You're too busy. You don't have like.
It's too close. I'm in such a close, confined space, and it's not a stabby weapon. It's a slashy weapon.
It's also pushing so hard you have to use both hands to use your shield.
Yeah.
For the moment to like break off and attack it.
Yeah, it's definitely not my inefficiency. It's definitely because the spider is very heavy.
Yeah. And pushing very hard against your shield.
I agree.
All right. Salim, you've been hit by a web.
Okay. Please explain what happens.
So this thing kind of like gets real low, and then it doesn't come out of its abdomen like a real spider. It kind of vomits this black, stringy, like black silly string, and it just like hits you and then wraps around you.
Okay. Neat.
So you're restrained. And it's going to, at that point, crawl over you towards Ren.
Ah.
Curtis. It's a good place to waste a crit.
It really is. I'm gonna make with the stabbing.
Good stabs. Another hit. Another 4.
It's not great, but what are you gonna do? Hang on, Salim, we are coming.
This thing's still going for Vestian, though. It's still real mad at you. Ooh, this one fails.
Get fucking wrecked.
All right.
Stupid spider.
It's trying to like reach over the shield with its arms, but that puts it at like it's unbalanced, so it can't actually strike at you. But you can feel like its front legs kind of like hitting your back, kind of effortlessly.
Get wrecked.
Ren, there's a spider in front of you.
So I don't know if this. I don't think that's gonna work. Okay. So she is going to yet again cast her creepy little chill touch.
That's a hit, even with the disadvantage.
And she's aiming obviously for the same one that's now crawling towards her.
Okay. And yeah, it takes out a nice chunk of hit. And it's like crawling towards you, and I imagine like the hand is trying to like hold it back a little bit.
Yeah.
As you see like frosty bits coming off of it.
Yeah, it's trying to like claw away at it.
Yeah. Liam, you're restrained. That does mean you can still attack. It's just you are at disadvantage to do so.
Oh man. Well, and I see I can make a strength check to break out of this web.
Correct.
I have a -1 to my strength, so I got a great feeling about that.
It has vulnerability to fire damage. I would say it also has vulnerability to radiant damage.
Oh, nice. Like the web itself does, or the spider does?
The web.
Oh, okay. Is there any way I could just like Eldritch Blast the web, or like Sacred Flame down onto the web?
So you know what's interesting about Sacred Flame is it's a safe spell, so it's actually not affected by you being restrained.
Then that.
Like you can cast saving throw spells while having being at disadvantage because it doesn't matter. Because
oh, you're right. Yeah, screw it. I don't even care about being web. We're just gonna Sacred Flame that spider. I'm just gonna like be screaming out at this thing as it's going towards Ren, trying to take it down.
all right, it's gonna make a dex save.
Come on, you bastard! Trip on one of your legs. Yes.
So this light beam just like pierces through it. It's like pokes a big old hole through it.
Nice.
It's not looking so good. It's only got like 4 legs left. Vestian.
So he sees Salim completely webbed, and this thing is approaching Ren, who just recently learned how to use a weapon. So I'm going to take some liberties on this one, but I'm moving, so I'm going to get an attack of opportunity against me. But since this thing failed, it's check. Oh, go ahead.
You can't move here or here. There's things. These are walls.
Oh yeah, I'm moving through this monster. I'm getting an attack of opportunity.
You can't move through enemies.
Only if it's like a dwarf or something else that's like a half.
You right. You right.
I right.
Well, shit. Well, never mind. I was gonna do something cool, but then rules.
Nope, not allowed.
Well, sorry, Ren. You get wrecked. Yeah, so I'm just gonna smash this thing.
Okay.
Kapow!
That's a miss.
Advantage.
Can you declare it before or after?
I don't care. Whatever. I don't know what the rule says. So I guess it'll be
don't care.
before.
It's
Your rules have usually been before.
The book's rules are before. You're right. Yeah, so we'll go with before.
Okay.
Miss.
None of that.
I'm in a stalemate with the spider.
Yep. You guys are basically having like a tug of war, except instead of trying to pull each other, you're trying to push each other.
Yeah, but I'm holding it here so everyone else can stab it. Totally
Yeah.
fine. As an inferno of eggs burns behind me.
Oh yeah, it's real toasty. This spider, having been hit by Ren, no longer likes Ren as a target. And Ren, you can make an opportunity attack if you want with that new shiny dagger you got.
I stab him in the butt.
You can stab him in the butt.
What is that?
It should be a dex attack. So just roll me a d20 and we can figure out.
Okay.
what's there. Okay, so, and your dex bonus is 2.
Yes.
So that would be a +5 to hit, which is a hit.
Ooh.
So roll a d4 plus dex plus 1 damage. We'll get that set up before next time. All right, so you deal, what, 3 damage? 4 damage from a magic weapon?
3.
You cut off its 4th leg as it kind of like shifts backwards and climbs on top of Salim and tries to consume him. This is going to be at advantage.
This is the second creature, and the same thing happened last week with Salim dying and being consumed.
I mean, there's a lot of consuming.
You're delicious. What can
It's
you
like
say?
a snack.
Oh, thanks. Looking like a snack.
Go ahead and give me another con save.
Oh, gladly. There's nothing more I'd love to do.
You know-
you take
They say for a healthy, nutritious diet, you should eat the rainbow, and you glow blue when you cry, so...
Hey.
all right. So you take 5 piercing, and then you take 11 poison. I'm assuming. Does that knock you unconscious?
Good night.
You become paralyzed from the poison, and aren't dying.
Okay,
So you don't have to make death saves. You're just paralyzed.
great. He goes down screaming. Anger screaming.
Ah!
Anger screaming.
Fred's like, I can tell you're faking it. That's the noise you make.
That's its turn. Cardis.
So no, I can't get away from this thing without. Okay. Damn spider. Okay, I'm gonna have to stab this one and then.
Everyone loves spider.
Yes.
You stabbed that spider good. For a 12. You do that thing where like you nearly I guess you're not cutting, you're stabbing.
Yeah.
But, like there's these cracks forming across its carapace, and it's now like oozing out.
All right.
And Maddie, you are able to heal 1d10.
Woo!
Sorry, I'm just reading the Zoom chat.
I want to find a way to just publish those one day.
Yeah.
Put
Just
those on
copy.
Patreon.
Can you copy and paste the conversation before you close it?
No, it deraces after a while. I can't ever record the Zoom call, but that's a pain in the
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, yeah. Your sword kind of comes out kind of goopy. But
This is going to be hard to clean.
it's about 2! It's gonna make one last ditch effort to eat Vesdian.
Correct.
It failed. I'm sorry, everyone. Vesdian's doing his job. Ren! There's a giant spider trying to eat your friend.
She sees him not moving. With one hand, she holds the stick, poking him from the other side if she can reach or near it. And with the other hand, she is continuing her assault with the creepy hand. And I should have called it before. Nope.
Okay. Salim, you're paralyzed. There's actually nothing you can do. Oh, you don't have to make death saves because you're not actually dying.
Boy, someone's feeling lucky tonight.
So, Vesdian.
Yep. I'm gonna hit this thing.
Cool.
Let's see. Let's find out.
Cool,
Fucking 13.
That's a miss.
Son of a bitch, Ethan. It's all right. You win.
This time you actually hit it though. Like
Yeah.
your axe hits it, but it's at such a weird angle, it just kind of glances off.
God damn it.
You're batting away at it.
Yeah. Stupid spider.
Giant
Get
spider
this off of me.
is going to grab Salim and attempt to run away with him.
Perfect.
Wrong button. So he's gonna dash. We can get about there. Salim, you're with him. Curtis.
Oh, I'm very unhappy about that.
As you
I think I'm just gonna take the attack and run after him.
Okay. I'm gonna make a bite at you. And miss, because he's so distracted with Vesdian.
Ha!
Goddamn right.
All right.
So
you can see there.
okay. Can I get close enough to touch Salim?
How far did you run? Let's see. So that would be 30 feet where you're at.
Okay.
You can viciously mock the spider. It has.
I can. You know what?
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you. It has 2 health left.
Yeah. So I am going to look at
We
the
have a bow?
spider and yeah, just tell it that it needs to die, and
Simple
Come
and
on.
effective.
It's enough.
Wow.
You did it.
yes.
Wow.
So the spider's crawling away. Cardis just shouts at it, and it does that thing. You ever watch Howl's Moving Castle where the castle starts falling apart?
Yeah.
And there's less and less of it running away. That's what's happening until Salim just face plants into the ground.
That's awesome.
And then I'm gonna use a healing word, and I'm like, Salim, rise. That's what you will get.
Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Sorry, every time you shout something, I start hearing metal drums in my head.
Yeah.
Double bass pedals.
Exactly.
All
that's
right. Salim, you're at 7 hit points, but you're still paralyzed.
Yeah, you yell Salim rise, and then you hear muffled with his face on the ground.
And then I'm like, oh sorry. Right.
Spider 2. I got another chance. I succeeded. So roll me a con save, Vesdian.
You finally hit me?
I finally hit you with a 23.
It's fucked up.
If I had advantage, it would have been a
We
crit.
had a thing going, me and you, Spider, and then this is you just fucking piece of
Yeah,
shit.
your friend who was hitting it right away.
Okay, let's see. What is it? Constitution save?
Con save. You're going to take a total of 19 damage.
Dope. Still up.
That's all,
Suck it.
that's all.
Okay.
Ren.
I think she would normally go after Salim, but seeing that Cardis is hot on the trail and a lot bigger and scarier than she is, she just has the hand floating in the air and sort of turns to this other one that's attacking her new companion over here.
It's a hit. And it's dead.
She just crushes it with the hand.
Oh, thank you. I couldn't get it off my shield. Those things are incredibly heavy. For, I guess, a giant spider. I wouldn't expect it to be that heavy, is what I'm trying to say. Thank you. I appreciate
I'm
it.
gonna go pick up Salim and like,
Hi.
carry him back.
Thank you.
It'll wear off soon.
It's at that moment you hear the words of a very like anointed woman just say, "Thank you." And you guys all
I'm
gain
hearing things
plus
too.
1 maximum HP.
What?
We gain how many's?
Just 1 max HP.
This is the best day ever, guys.
This is
As
amazing.
you are blessed by the gods for killing some spiders.
Did anyone
Ren
else hear
pokes
that?
at Salim.
I pose dramatically.
Hey.
Ren's just poking Salim with the stick in the ribs.
Oh, he's really out there. Let me go take a look at him.
And I'm gonna do a medicine check and see if I can assess this poison.
Roll. The best thing to do would just be to wait it out. It's going to be about an hour, which means you can all take a short rest,
Okay.
including Salim. Like it's pretty restful being paralyzed.
Yeah, this is gonna be the best sleep I've ever had.
Nothing can be done for him.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Oh, and I'll do a song of rest.
Dope.
So you,
But I believe that's where we're calling it for tonight.
That makes sense. That's a good spot. We're in a rest. Salim's a statue.
You guys got some max HP?
Yeah.
yeah, everybody gets an extra 4.
Perfect. That puts me at max. Dope. Cool. That was some interesting shit that happened there. I'm excited. You were like, this is gonna be puzzles. Like, no, just spiders and fuckery. It's just
The puzzles are soon.
yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's definitely not more spiders, Ethan.
There are no more creepy crawlies in the rest
There
of
are
this.
less legs each time, though, to be fair.
That's true. That's true.
Next one's a centaur for sure.
Yeah, the boss battle's a worm. No legs.
I like how you
Just-
went centaur, not anything else that has 4 legs. Like,
Yep.
that's the
Six
way-
legs.
Well, it's got arms, so it's 6, 8, 6.
Oh, okay.
4,
I'm
2.
I'm getting
Thanks for
there.
catching
I'm
that,
there.
Ethan.
I'm there with
Thanks
the
to
leap.
Ian.
I got it. All right, guys, that was episode 5 of the North Seat. If you are just joining us now, this will be up on YouTube in a few days. If you want to hear it, it'll be up on podcast form on our Patreon tomorrow morning. So let's go around, get our introductions here, and then go raid a friend of ours of the channel. We will start with Miss Ginger Ninja. Who are you? Where can we find you on the internet? And what did you think about today's episode?
I am Xbis Ginger Ninja pretty much everywhere. Tonight was awesome. I don't respect the fact that you brought my biggest nightmare into the game,
I let
but
you know.
you did really well creeping me out.
I let you know last week.
You
and
sure
I made
did.
I made sure it was okay.
Yeah, no, you sure did. You were super respectful while you were ruining my night. And I was kidding. I'm really excited for next week, and the worst part of this season is already over. So the best part is yet to come.
For the record, Ethan, that sadness you feel is how we feel as players. Oh, but I was nice to you until I threw a spawn of
Haunted
Satan
the
at
rest
you.
of your night. Is that a bug on my face? We'll find out.
We'll find out. Perfect. God damn it. Let's go over to Bird. Who are you? Where can we find you on the internet? And what did you think of today's episode?
Hey folks, I'm Bird vs. Plane pretty much everywhere. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter there where I promote all the different streams and stuff I do. It's a really, really fun episode. Actually, these spiders weren't too bad at all. These spiders were not too bad at all, and we beat them. So I'm feeling ready. Blessings abound. Like, it's a great time. So yeah, I'm looking forward to next week where we get more into puzzles and hopefully less spiders.
Perfect. Having no fears happen today, and being resurrected, I think the most out of the entire series so far. Maddie, who are you? Where can we find you on the internet? And what do you think about today?
I honestly don't know if I've gone to zero that often. If I have in a session done it that often, it hasn't happened very often.
Yeah.
I
can't believe how much I died.
Got a
Or
lot.
almost died. Oh, it was great. Yeah, I always like, you know, you never know, like, yeah, and sometimes, especially playing a low-level character, sometimes too, you don't have a lot of, you're not very worldly, you don't have very good experience. So,
True.
yeah, you can find me online at Fishmonger, and got some very, very good news today. The new role-playing game that I've been helping write, called O-Run, not only hit its Kickstarter goal in 5 hours, has now, by the end of the day, doubled the goal.
Hell yeah, that's dope.
And it's still climbing. So
That's
it's
dope.
so awesome. It's going to be super fun. I'm so excited about it.
And if you guys haven't seen that yet, jump on our Discord. Maddie posted a link to the Kickstarter in there, I believe. And let's jump over, last but not least, or in this case, last but definitely least. Ethan, who are you? Where can we find you on the internet? And why did you torture us? I mean, what did you think of this episode?
Hi, my name is Super Robo Bear, or Ethan, in this world of existence. In the Twitter, I'm Super Robo Bear. I had a lot of fun. I always have fun throwing bugs at people. I just want to mention that in one of my playtests, someone did have serious arachnophobia, so I ended up making all the spider squirrels, and now they're afraid of squirrels.
That's my second biggest fear.
Oh, god damn it.
Well, I think I still have that token somewhere. I should show it.
That's awesome.
It's frightening.
That's pretty dope.
So, but yeah, I had fun, and I'm glad you guys are having fun, and I'm glad the chat's having fun. And
Hell yeah.
everyone's having fun. So
This was a dope game.
cool. I'm glad.
Sweet. And if you guys want to throw squirrels and or spiders at your friends and companions, please go click on that link in chat for the North Seat. That'll take you away to Drive Through RPG, where you can find all of Ethan's supplements. The Player Primer, Book 1 are both free. Book 2 is, I believe, $10, and Book 3 is being written right now. So go get your hands on all those things. You will not regret it. We are also a sponsored stream, so I will remind you guys to go click on this link, check these guys out, because they are not only friends of the show, but friends of myself as well. Sponsor? How do I spell? There we go. Nailed it. We're sponsored by the Dice of Rolling. They are a complete set of polyhedral dice featuring optimized quantities for 5th edition and optimized colors as well. Each dice is its own color, so you don't have to say, grab the one that looks like this. You just say, grab the red ones. And they are great for brand new players. I'm getting several of my new players a set of these dice. And if you use that coupon code UMG, you save yourself $1 and you kick back some cash to the show. And last but definitely not least, guys, as I said at the beginning of the show, we launched our Patreon this week. Our first goal is to fund basically all of the overhead for the show, but our final goals are to pay for this cast and pay for the GM every month, and get these guys some money in their pockets for the great content that they create. And if you guys want to go over there, hit that follow button at least, so you can see what we post on there. And with that, we're going to go raid our friend Scraticus, who is currently playing, I believe, some Curse of Strahd, a very British Curse of Strahd. So go check those guys out. They are awesome over at the Scraticus Academy. And from all of us to you guys, bye-bye.